considered 23 years ago when we first entered London at Hammersmith Odeon. We played those dates there in Princeton Academy, and we considered that the London invasion of hip-hop from the States, because we wanted to come to London and the UK and validate, not what we were doing, but validate the art form and show that this art form could be as legitimate as Led Zeppelin and the Beatles and the Rolling Stones coming from the other side, and following the footsteps of the Run DMCs and the LL Cool J's and Africa Bambatas and the Grandmaster Flash. And Grandmaster Flash and the Furious Five and Run DMC are in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, not because they were a blip on the radar, because they were just as passionate about their craft as one would consider the greats from this British Isle nation. So we're heading into South Africa in 2 weeks. We're going to go home after tonight's show. We're looking forward to going home, but every inch of my body is killing me. And but then we're going to head off to South Africa, and because we have a firm belief that the entire continent, the music belongs to the people, and they do the music for a whole bunch of different reasons, and we don't want to see the continent totally get co-opted out, like the corporations from the United States have co-opted out a lot of different situations that made hip-hop seem this frivolous, adolescent thing only, without the diversity and the balance that it really is. So we've seen the music make changes all over the world, so we want to encourage the artists in all those countries that we visit down there during the, strangely enough, the MTV-based Global Music Awards in Nigeria and Lagos, which will be in the beginning of December after our South African run of Johannesburg and Cape Town.
No, I ain't quiet. Just because I've been sitting here chilling. But one thing that I do, I always show my partner that respect, you know what I'm saying? And
except when we're on stage, when we be cutting each other off.
but can I say something, Chuck? That's my job. But yo, man, my partner Chuck, man, spoke a mouthful right now, you know what I'm saying? But I just want to say it's a pleasure to be here, you know what I'm saying, in England today, you know what I'm saying, and I've always loved coming here, you know what I'm saying, I always loved being here, you know what I'm saying. I appreciate making some parts of history here as well, you know what I'm saying. Not too many rap groups get to be the first to play in a big arena that was just built, you know what I'm saying, way back in the days when London Arena was built. We was like the first rap group to really play that arena, and that's a big piece of history to me right there, you know what I'm saying. And then, just have y'all, man, behind us, you know what I'm saying, it's big to me. Now, I got a lot of things going on in America that I'm going to share with y'all about, but I just want to say that all of these years, though, of being Public Enemy, you know what I'm saying, one thing that I've done, one thing that I'm going to continue to do is back up my partner Chuck D. And the reason why is because, as y'all can tell on all of our records, and the records that even Chuck wrote, you know what I'm saying, information is correct. And if there was any incorrect information, it would have came and addressed my man with the information already. But you know what? Can't nobody prove my man wrong, so he's only right. So I'm only back up what's right. But if there was ever a day in this life that my partner Chuck was wrong, I'm going to still back him up anyway. Because there's never really times when he's wrong. You know what I'm saying? And you only going to back up what's right. You know what I'm saying? And this has been definitely a tremendous ride with me, the Public Enemy. You know what I'm saying? Doing all these countries and all of these tours and meeting all of these people and taking all of these flicks and all that, you know what I mean? It's just, I'm just overwhelmed right now. So I'm going to pass the mic over to my man Brian Hall.
And I just say, hey, be who you are. Just be, proud of where you come from. Be proud of your roots, and be, a strong human being. Government split people up. Culture brings people together, and that's why we feel that, in our realm of culture, we just want to be strong with it. Not impose the will on anybody, but say, yo, man. It's about a feeling. It's about, hey, this is what it's about. If you're going to come to a show and spend your money you want something on stage that says, wow, you know, that totally took care of the time. It was worth it. That's something that you're like, okay, I'm going to go to a spot and I got to rely on getting drunk or effed up in order for me to have a good time, because it definitely ain't going to come from the talent. That's what we got. Yo, you're not going to beat the drugs, liquor, and alcohol being the #1 star if the talent is whack. Before, you know, James Brown and Sly Stone, you know, I mean, that was enough. People got intoxicated off the, like, whoa, did you see that shit? We was even talking earlier today with the young journalist earlier. We was talking about, you know, after a while, entertainment will turn into such a drivel of acceptance, or acceptance of drivel, to the point, I mean, just like in the States, you got people. I understand why Flavor, he did a show and they say, all right, it's reality TV, but he's naturally that guy, and he has a talent base that comes from somewhere. I don't know what the hell Paris Hilton or Kim Kardashian do other than just be. And then, you know, and we were talking and we was joking around that sooner or later, if you don't do shit, you just are. Then what's to keep people from all of a sudden having the remains of somebody? The time I met him was the first time he met me.
Yeah.
He came up to our headquarters. He came up to our headquarters with Son of Berserk, who they called the Townhouse 3, who actually, you know, we used to cut tapes for them on our WBAU radio show. They brought him in tow, right? He had a black jerry curl, a black jacket, a black pack of Players cigarettes, and a black keyboard. And they brought him in tow up to our studios. And the first thing I said, yo, you can't smoke up here. Take yourself outside and smoke those black pack of cigarettes. And he turned around. That's how we met. That's the first time we met. That's the first thing I said. Yo, man, you can't smoke up here.
And I ain't gonna lie, but you know what? Ever since that day, it's been a ride, folks. It's been definitely a hell of a one ride, man. You know, this ended up becoming my brother, man. You know what I'm saying? And we ended up working together with his father. You know what I'm saying? Moving furniture and refrigerators and, you know, just, you know, making deliveries for interior designers and decorators and all of that stuff. You know what I'm saying? But one thing that I can say that I'm grateful for is a lot that his father taught me, though. You know, learning, you know, a lot from Mr. Ridenhour. And not only that, but while me and Chuck were working together on that U-Haul truck, that's how we wrote the first album. We wrote our first album in a U-Haul truck, riding around doing jobs and shit in a U-Haul truck.
That's why if you see the video, Harder Than You Think, which was off the How You Sell Soldiers, Soulless People album, you know, we riding around in the U-Haul truck, you know, because we did a lot of things. And sometimes, you know, it was really a threesome and a foursome, but my brother over there, where's Eric? Eric would be dipping down, like, yo, Eric, is he gonna help us with this furniture? Eric is going somewhere. All right, Rico, we gotta swing. Yeah, come on, Flavor, we gotta swing.
Word up, man, and we was doing it. We did it, man. We got it in.